I would just like to first thank the luncheon committee for this award, and I'd also like to thank my academic advisor, Pete, and all my professors and obviously my coaches for helping me achieve this high honor. UMass professors are so passionate about their studies, and I believe that this has had an immense impact on my ability to succeed academically. The pride and prestige that embodies UMass and within athletics is forever something that I'll be grateful for to have been a part of, and thank you again for this honor.
I know how difficult it is to try to juggle both athletics and the scholarship, and so it's really a particular honor for me to be here to acknowledge Sam and all that she's accomplished, which I would never have known any about if I hadn't gotten here and heard. It really takes a dedication to be able to keep up with the schoolwork. She's missed a number of classes, but she's been able to keep up despite that. I was excited to hear the progression through the playoffs and how far that the team went. And it was with no sense of regret because she was able to do exceptionally well in the course. She communicated with me well. She's kept up on all the assignments. She continues to get great grades. And I can't think of a person more deserving of this honor. So congratulations, Sam.
This is by far, I think, the most meaningful because, you know, these guys come here and we call them student athletes, but I think a lot of times we really only focus on the latter part of that, whether we want to admit it or not. And, you know, they're not written up in the newspaper for what they're doing in the classroom, but I think this is a great award and a great environment to recognize what these two student athletes have done today. But Sam's been great. You know, she came in, 2012 was her first year, and she started as a freshman, first game out of the gates, and it's pretty unique. It's like, you know, having a softball, your freshman starting pitcher and playing every game for you, or goaltender in ice hockey as a freshman playing every game. So we're coming off of a 7-11 season in 2011, and I thought, well, it can't get much worse. And we've got a freshman goalkeeper, and we're really young, and first year we're in the NCAA tournament. And really, you know, I'm not going to belabor her stats. I don't think they're kind of probably going to glaze over you guys, but I think the meaningful stats for her and her career really are, over 4 years, she's won 3 A-10 championships. She's been to 3 NCAA tournaments, and she's been to 1 Elite 8. She deserves it, really, and I can't really think of any other player. I mean, I want all my players to go out on top, but I think she really, really deserves it, and I'm proud of her and excited for the next step for her. So congrats, Sam. Come on up, get your award, unless you want to introduce your award. Okay.
I arrived here as a 17-year-old kid, 5,000 miles from home, and I had no idea how I was even going to make it through a semester here, like let alone 4 years. Thankfully, the amazing people at UMass welcomed me with open arms and helped me to evolve into the person that I am today. Off the field, I've been blessed to work with such a strong academic support staff. They always made sure I was on track for everything, and anytime I had a question, they were there for me. Also, I would like to thank all the great professors I've had throughout my time here for helping me to pursue my passion in civil engineering. From the first day in Dr. Nodler's class, they've given me nothing but support, and I really appreciate it. So in conclusion, I'd just like to thank everybody again. I've had a great 4 years here at UMass, and I know I wouldn't be here without each and every one of your support. Thank you.
We didn't have one civil engineering major in the sport of football in my 4 years that I was there, and our faculty athletic rep would talk about that all. How do we get more civil engineering students to play football? So when I got here, I called him and I said, you'll never believe it. I had to come to the University of Massachusetts to get a civil engineering major. So Matt, you gave me bragging rights, buddy.
But it was in an experimental team-based learning class. And this was really fun for me because I had an opportunity to see Matt flourish. So it's a bigger setting. For those of you who might not be familiar with it, it's a bigger setting, right? There's 90 students in the classroom, but then they're broken down into tables. And within tables, they're broken down into teams. And it was in this setting that, you know, every class there would be some sort of assignment, and I'd get to sit back and kind of watch. And you know, Matt's team would start, they'd tackle the assignment, they'd jump in. Matt would kind of sit back a little bit, a little unassuming. He'd lob in a couple of questions, and then everybody would kind of, you know, run out of steam, and then Matt would kind of take over and say, well, what about this? And then start adding, and then building and building, and then ultimately they'd end up with something that was quite successful. But Matt's really a leader, and he's a great student. You heard his GPA. His GPA speaks highly of his dedication to his commitment in the classroom. I think Professor Jackson said it very well. The commitment to be both a successful athlete on the field and then keep up an equally impressive academic workload in civil engineering in addition to that is really impressive.
As is noted with his high remarks in the classroom, Matt is clearly a bright individual. Being a coach and having someone as intelligent as Matt in the football room is a true blessing. Matt has been a starting center for the last 4 years, something that is rarely done in today in Division I football. Matt's ability to quickly pick up concepts and week-to-week game preparation is just outstanding. Every single week, Matt prepared thoroughly and knew the opponent's defense like the back of his hand. Heck, Matt would prepare so thoroughly, I would ask him questions about the next week's defense. So Matt, thanks. I appreciate all the help this year. You're a good man. Matt's toughness is remarkable and truly appreciated by our coaching staff. So Matt, on behalf of UMass football, I'd like to wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. You'll be truly missed. Thank you.